Hey guys, Mobile Gears are back again. And this is just a heads up for those of you who have iPhones. If you've recently upgraded to iOS 17, there are a couple of privacy settings that iOS 17 may have changed on you when you installed it. But either way, I'm going to show you how to look at them and how to turn them on or off.
Let's do this!
And this is from an article published on Tom's Guide just yesterday. So let me share screen. iOS 17 changing privacy settings without permission. How to change them back. And that was written by Tom Pritchard yesterday. Going to read a view, give it to some of these ads. Okay. The launch of any major software rarely goes off without a hitch, and iOS 17 is no exception. Some users have reported that the upgrade has changed their existing privacy settings without permission. Apple says that it will be investigating the issue because this sort of thing should not be happening just because you updated your phone. The news comes from Mysk, a pair of developers and occasional security researchers over on X. Apparently, some users who upgraded to iOS 17 are finding that the significant locations and iPhone analytics, and those are the two settings, have been switched back on without warning or asking for permission. So you may or may not have had them on before, but we'll show you how to turn them on or off. 9 to 5 Mac notes that both settings remain unchanged for the majority of users, but it is still worth checking to make sure your privacy settings are as you left them. So I'm going to show you how to get over there. You head to settings, and I'll show you on my phone. So we're going to go to settings. Okay, we're going to go to privacy and security. So we're going to scroll down all the way down to privacy and security. And then we're going to go to location services right at the top. And then we're going to go to system services all the way down the bottom. It says scroll down until you see both significant locations and iPhone analytics options. Scroll down until you see significant locations. You can't just tap that. At least I can't. I have to have my face. This is going to check for Face ID. So try Face ID again. Okay, now it let me in. Now you see it has a significant location switch. I can show you in the graphic here. On the left, it has significant locations on, and on the right, it has it off. Mine was on. I actually had to turn it off. Okay, and if we go back, right below that is iPhone analytics. So you can see mine is off. Here's what it looks like when it's on, and I had to switch that off. Now, I wasn't real clear on whether it was on before, but once I read what it's doing, I figured I'd rather have mine off. So there's your screenshots. Apple seems to be downplaying the severity of having both settings switched on, claiming significant locations are end-to-end encrypted and unreadable by Apple. Mysk notes that while this data is stored locally on your phone, they do record some pretty detailed information on places you visit. The duo also note that having this information in analytics, even if it's supposed to be unidentifiable, could have serious privacy implications. Mysk notes security experts already advise users to turn both settings off, which is what I did. The problem here is that in some cases, both settings have been switched back on as a result of upgrading to iOS 17. Hence the promise of an investigation by Apple to reduce the likelihood that this happens again with future updates. So if you've just upgraded to iOS 17, be sure to head into the settings menu and make sure those privacy settings are exactly as you left them, or just switch them off entirely, which is what I did. It's also worth checking both settings if you've just received a new iPhone 15 or 15 Pro, because you can never be too careful. So just wanted you guys to be aware of it. Nothing extreme here, but just thought you should know. As always, comments are welcome. Thanks for watching.
One thing.
We all do better when we love each other.
Yeah.